All right, let's walk through everything that could possibly happen from the basic to intermediate to advanced levels in Baseball Classics Legends on the Diamond games. They're all explained here in the Field Manager's Rulebook, which comes with every game, including the situational charts. It's all in one document. You'll see here again, everything is embedded in this document. Okay, so it begins with, of course, you want to pick your teams in Baseball Classics. You can get any teams you want. You can order them 1901 to present. Put your starting lineups together, refer to either the batter or the pitcher's charts. You covered that in another video. And then explains again how to use the team charts. Okay, but we're going to talk about the various features within the game, things that can happen within your game. You've got the fielding ratings. The best fielding rating is an up arrow. Next best is an arrow to the right. And then the third best is arrow pointing to the left. And then a down arrow is the lowest fielding rating for each player that you see on the team, in the team chart. So for example, that would be right over here. You would see, again, the fielding ratings here. Each player has up to 4 different fielding positions, and then you can see the ratings right there. All right. Next to that is the team fielding. It's one way that you can play using team fielding. There's a point system. That is all explained right here within the team fielding chart. You'll see that right here, and again the points and all that. So that's team fielding. One way you can play. Essentially, what you're doing is just taking all the position players, all the fielders on the team, and you're going to assign points to them, add them up, and that gives that team a team fielding rating. And when you roll the dice, you'll refer to that chart that I just pointed to, based on their overall team fielding rating. Okay. Next, that is individual player fielding. In case you want to play this way, you don't want to play where it's the whole team. For any one play, that outcome is per player, like ground ball, the shortstop, so on and so forth. You want to see, again, what the outcome was based on that fielder's capability. That's all here, player fielding chart for that. Let's go back to the situational charts here, and you'll see that right over here. So the player fielding, so you want to use the infield and outfield spray charts to see, again, where the ball was hit, who it was hit to. Again, based on the play, right? If it was a ground ball, it's going to be somewhere over here, the infield plays versus, a lefty or righty batter. And if it was, say, for example, a triple hit out in the field, was it fielded cleanly over here, or maybe it was a fly out, so on and so forth. And then roll the dice and look over here. You'll see from that same dice roll, you're going to use the different dice here. So it's really cool the way this works. So one dice roll, you can determine the outcome of the play in terms of not only the type of play it was, infield or outfield play. So for example, like a line out, infield play, then you're going to look at just the blue and the black dice to get the, which fielder was hit to based on if they're a lefty or righty batter. Then use the red, white, and blue dice to determine if it was a tough play. This is again if you're using individual fielding. Then you're going to refer to the black, blue, and green dice if it was a tough play and look and see if it was fielded cleanly. Depending on who it was hit to, and if there was an error, use the white, black, and green dice, sum those up, and then look over here to see how many bases for that error. So, all with one dice roll. So the gaming system was designed to be very easy, but fast to play as well. So that's team fielding, player fielding. Next to that is the real-time fielding. So this is, again, when you want to attempt to throw a runner out, you're using a real-time fielding rating. It's totally optional, but their arm strength. So for example, it's going to be right here. The real-time fielding rating is going to be right here, this column, where every player has it, and including the pitchers, they have it as well. Pitchers have the real-time fielding ratings as well. So again, if there's rundowns, so on and so forth, you will want to refer to the real-time fielding rating. Again, it explains it here for infield plays and outfield plays, how that will make adjustments to it. Again, this is really more for advanced play, but if you want to do that, it's there as well. We thought it was important to add, with real-time fielding, it calculates and looks at their arm strength and their fielding range. Okay, so batter and pitcher charts, again, just the types of outcomes there are, again, types of hits and types of outs in the game. And then it explains, again, what happens with the ground out force out versus the ground out double play. So all that is displayed here. Here's the real-time GM advisor, which advises you on, again, who to play, when to play them within the game for both batters and pitchers. That's all explained here. Here's where basic play starts. again, talks about the 3 different playing levels within Baseball Classics. Basic play is explained here, and intermediate play is explained over here, and then it gives you the features of intermediate play for that, including the bunting, base stealing, advancing base runners. Again, team fielding can be used, and hit and run. And again, here is what can happen in a hit and run. Here's suggested pitching rest guidelines are here as well in intermediate play. And then we get to advanced play right here. So advanced play starts here, and again covers everything within advanced play. So everything that is in intermediate play, of course, is covered in basic play. So it's basic. So intermediate includes basic play. Advanced play covers everything that, or includes, I should say, everything that's in intermediate and basic play, and then all of this on top of it. So again, for player fielding, you could use the individual fielding you want to. You get contact plays, holding base runners, weather conditions, foul balls included on that. And again, there's a lot to be covered when the ball can be put into play when you're playing with the elements. There's robbing a home run is here as well. Robbing a home run, you bring the infield in, bring the outfield in, use the play action simulator, reverse it. Anything in a Major League Baseball game can happen in a Baseball Classics Legends on the Diamond game. Here's real-time home runs as well. See how far the ball was hit. And then inside the park home runs are covered as well right here. Inside the park home runs, real-time home runs with wind conditions. What happens when you're using wind conditions with real-time home runs? How does that impact either how far the ball goes, or maybe it brings it back into play? Then you have instant replay as well. Instant replay is covered in advance. So you have that. Pitcher fatigue is here as well if you want to play with pitcher fatigue. And unassisted double plays, unassisted triple plays are covered within the advanced game section. Stretching a hit into an extra base, you can do that as well. How about a rundown? Threatening weather, of course, can happen. And then ballpark effects. So all the different ballparks are here from 1901 to present. Explains how to use the ballpark effects right here in this whole section. You see all the ballparks are listed here on the subsequent pages until we get to all the situational charts, which I covered on another video. And again, it takes you all the way through to the end with the quick play guide, and then again the index of everything that's covered within Baseball Classics Field Manager's Rulebook, and of course all the situational charts. So that's a look at all the different features, lots of things that can happen. Again, basic, intermediate, advanced play levels, up to you which levels you want to play any Major League Baseball teams that do win the present with using Baseball Classics Legends on the Diamond game.